look rough. I just got back from a writing lesson, so I kind of have helmet hair right now. But anyway, hi! I'm Benunu. This is my first video here on YouTube. So I am a self-published author, hoping to use this platform to talk about my books and get my books out there more. I'm so excited, but it's also so scary. So, in all honesty, I used this notebook to write down things to talk about. Because yeah. So let me find the right page where I have my notes for this video, and we can get into it. So there are 5 different books that I'm going to be talking about in today's video. I'm going to be talking about the tropes in each of the books. All 5 of them. Some of them are out, some of them are not out yet. I will explain about each of them as I talk about them. Okay, first we have This Is My Exodus. This Is My Exodus is a published book. It is out, it is available on Amazon and Lulu.com. So the tropes in This Is My Exodus, which I picked 2 tropes for each of these books to talk about, specifically just 2 that I think either I really like or that I think really encapsulate what the book is about. So for This Is My Exodus, For This Is My Exodus, the tropes I picked are funny banter and plot twist. So for the funny banter trope, the main character, the female lead, her name is Chala Surya, like Chalala Surya. She's in the afterlife in this book. She has died already. She dies at the beginning of the book. And she has to team up with Zale, who's this bunny-like creature that she absolutely can't stand. So there's a lot of funny banter between those 2 and their interactions. So that was the first trope for This Is My Exodus. And then we have plot twists. There are a lot of plot twists in this book. Especially the end. There's a really big plot twist at the end. We hear a lot of people say they were not expecting it whatsoever. So, that's the other trope that I picked to talk about for This Is My Exodus. By the way, this is the book, This Is My Exodus, that I was talking about. Okay, next up is the Remote Angel series. We have Volume 1 and Volume 2. So these are also books that are out that are available on Amazon and Lulu.com. So that is this. This is a graphic novel series, by the way. So if you're into manga, it's a manga. So there's some of that, right? Okay, anyway. One of the tropes in this is apocalypse. So the main character, there's an attempted essay at the beginning of the book, attempted on the main character, and she passes out and she ends up in a parallel universe where the apocalypse has already begun. And she has the powers of an earth angel, which means she can fight demons in this other apocalyptic universe. Another big theme or trope in these books is a love/hate relationship. I won't go into it in too much detail because it would be a spoiler, but there are 2 characters in this series that have a little bit of an enemies to lovers thing going on, and it really delves deeper into that as the series progresses, and it just goes into it more, and you'll see what I mean if you read it. Okay, so that was the Remote Angel series tropes. So now we were on to Don't Call Them Cute. Don't Call Them Cute is a standalone book. It is not published yet, but it will be soon. We have a Kickstarter pre-launch available now under, I say we because I wrote it with Yennefer, who is another author. So under Yennefer and Benunu on Kickstarter, you can find Don't Call Them Cute. which is a book about this haunted lamb that is causing this kid to have really weird nightmares, and they're trying to figure out the secret behind that. So that kind of goes into the first trope I have written down, which is young investigators. So that really comes into play with the whole mystery that they're trying to solve, and also family issues. There is drug abuse awareness in this book. There are family issues as a result of drugs, and then there are other family issues like conflicts between a strict parent and a child, you know, things like that. I'm just drawing little stars on here as I go along, so I know what I've said already. Then we have the Mafia series. This is a work in progress that Yennefer and I are writing right now. So it has not been released. There's no Kickstarter pre-launch because it has not been fully written. We're actually very early on in the writing process, but I have it down on here anyway because I would still like to promote it. Slow burn. Without giving too much away about this series because it is very, very new. Slow burn is a huge part of it. It is a long slow burn. We're talking spanning across multiple books. Like, we're talking slow burn. Like, it's very slow. I keep thinking I hear a car out there. We're fine. Slow burn. And then chronic pain awareness. The main character has a fictional chronic illness that can mimic real-life chronic illnesses and the experiences that people dealing with chronic illness may experience. It's, give me 1 second. It's specifically written down as chronic pain awareness because that kind of encapsulates the whole thing, I think. And then, the next one we have is Ugly Days. Ugly Days is one I'm writing by myself. Yenny is not involved in this one. And it is about a girl with ARFID, which is an eating disorder, and it's about her experiences in eating disorder treatment and the experiences of the friends that she makes along the way. So the first trope I have written down for Ugly Days is found family. There is a big found family thing with the friends that she makes there. She has to really learn how to cope with her situation, and she meets people that help her to do just that, and they get really close, like a family, so it's found family. So I have that down, and then I also have ED awareness, or eating disorder awareness, which is kind of a given, because all the characters have eating disorders, except for the therapist and some of the staff members. So that was your first impression of me. First impression of Benunu. I hope it was a good one, but you never know. Anyway, I hope you will continue along this journey with me of figuring out YouTube. This is definitely a new platform for me, so we're gonna see how it works out. I'm wanting to post probably once a week, and I'm just going to be making videos about books and writing, just bookish content all around, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.